It was around noon when we received a call that there had been an incident at Kileleshwa, specifically at Preston Court.
So this call, who was the caller?
I was informed by my boss.
The boss?
My boss is the one who told us.
Okay, the name of the boss and also his rank.
At that particular time, it was Mr. Yusuf. I think he's also transferred.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And at Kilimani, what was his?
He was the head of the station, SCCIO.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So upon being called by the SCCIO, yes, and about the incident at Preston Court, yes,
we proceeded there together with our colleagues.
Who are these?
We were 4 in the vehicle, the driver and the PC Kibei. No, 3, PC Kibei and the driver.
Okay, so you are 3, not 4.
No, 3.
Yes. Proceed.
When we reached at the gate, that is the Preston Court, we met the security guards who told us that there had been an incident at house number 3, Block D. And that house, at that particular time, the owners of the house were Mr. Asad, and they said...
Okay. Slowly. Yes, that the incidents.
Come again?
Okay. My lady, at what point? Because it looks like she was too fast. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Just go back.
We were told by the security guard that there had been an incident at house number 3, Block D. And the owners of the house at...
Just break so that you allow her to put to right. Yes.
The owners were Mr. Asad and her girlfriend, Maxine. That's what they told us.
Yes.
We proceeded to the house.
So who showed you this house?
The security guards.
1, 2, or how many guards showed you the house?
I specifically dealt with one Oyugi.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oyugi was TW. What is TW2? Yes. Proceed.
While we were proceeding to the house, at the staircases to the house, there were blood all over the staircases. But there was much blood in the second staircase, much volume than the other ones, the first and the third one.
Proceed.
We entered the house, and inside the house, there was blood spattered.
So before you got into this house, was it open, was it closed? And for you to enter, who opened it for you?
It was open. Yes. The door was open and there were people inside the house.
Yes, so who are these people?
Specifically, there was the suspect at that particular time in the sitting room, people who identified themselves as the parents and to the suspect, and there was a police officer, I think 1, in the sitting room.
From which station?
He told us that he came from Kileleshwa.
Yes. Proceed.
Apart from that, there was also blood in the sitting room area.
So you are now in the house?
Yes,
oh, okay.
Inside the house. Dining area, there was blood. And also the door to the balcony.
Which balcony?
That balcony is going outside the kitchen area, Okay.
Proceed.
There was also some belongings in bags that had already been packed at the corridors.
Which corridor?
This is a corridor that goes to the bedroom, and also this side there was a bathroom and another bedroom.
How many bags?
We didn't count, there were many bags. There were many.
Yes. Proceed.
And we wanted to know specifically whose bags were. And they told us that there were for Maxine's.
Who responded?
The father.
Proceed.
I also asked the father what had happened because he was already there.
Yes.
And he told me that he got a call from her daughter, who is Maxine.
Okay, please kindly show us this magazine before we forget. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. She's printed at the end. Yes.
She told him that his boyfriend had gotten violent and he had injured himself in the process.
So this is information coming from Maxine's father.
Exactly.
Yes. Any other information that you were able to get from him? Any other information that he was able to tell you?
After that, I went straight to Maxine and asked her what had happened.
Yes.
She told me that her boyfriend had gotten violent and he wanted to beat him. So he ran and hid herself in the balcony towards the kitchen area. She closed the door behind her. That's when the boyfriend decided to knock and see whether she can open, but she didn't open the door.
Proceed.
She later told me that the boyfriend asked for car keys. And at that particular time, she never knew that he had been injured. He thought that he was asking for car keys to enable her open the door where she was hiding.
Proceed.
After a moment of silence, she peeped through the door and she didn't see the boyfriend. So she saw volumes of blood. That's why she panicked, opened the door, and ran straight to the bedroom.
Yes.
She said there she called the father and also started packing.
Yes.
I would also like to say,
so once you got this information from Maxine and also the previous information from the father, what did you do?
At that juncture, I called the scenes of crime people who came and processed the scene.
Processing how?
Taking photos, and they also gave us some exhibits that we took to the forensic.
So these photographs
later.
So you mean these photographs?
Yes, it was photographs.
I believe the photographs were produced as exhibit 1. There are quite a number of them. And you also say which other?
There were some other things, exhibits that we took to the forensic.
Like which one and which one?
Maybe I can check in the memo. I did in the memo.
Okay, I'll come to that. Yes. Proceed.
There were some broken window panel. I think one was at the door, at the window of the.
Okay, just a minute, because we have the photographs. Just take the photographs and then you pick the broken one.
One window pane was broken at the area of the dining table. Just one. This one.
I think the photograph was marked as exhibit 7B. Yes.
This one's also there.
So which part? Which part?
It's in the middle,
Which room?
near the dining table.
Okay. This is exhibit 7C. Exhibit 170.
There were two others broken, but those ones were from the door to the balcony.
So this is for?
The door to the balcony.
Okay. This is exhibit 160.
It's only that one that is showing.
This one for Quebec.
This one is for the window.
Okay.
Still for the window.
Okay. So this is a photo you are trying to show me here. This is for?
For the window. It's still for the window.
Window in which room?
Just near the dining table.
Okay. And I can see somebody is here. Who is this person?
This is my colleague, Kopro Kibei.
Okay. This photograph was 7172. Yes. And any other?
This one is still the door to the balcony.
Okay. Door to the balcony. This is exhibit 160B. One sixty. Door to the balcony.
This one is halfway.
Okay, just pick up.
This one was not taken full, but it's
not a
still the
full.
door to the balcony.
Okay. So this a photo she describes as having been taken halfway. It is door to the balcony, exhibit 616E.
This one's
Okay. So upon seeing the broken window panes and also the door, what did you do?
we had called at that time. It's when we called the scenes of crime personnel who processed the scene.
Okay. Yes.
There were some debris that had fallen down, so he gave us, and I did a memo with other things that he gave us and took to the forensic.
Okay. What were you given?
Debris, broken bottles.
Okay. Okay, just try to speak up.
There were some broken bottles that he gave us as exhibits from the broken windows and doors. The scenes of crime personnel.
Okay, so from the photograph, are you able to get that photograph?
Of the debris?
Yes.
Yeah, like here you can see there are some debris of broken glasses.
Okay, just show us the debris. Just okay. This is photograph exhibit 16G. So you're saying the broken debris were given to you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come to the exhibit.
And also these ones.
Okay. This is exhibit 16H. So after seeing, yes, you've seen the broken windows, you've seen the debris.
Mm-hmm.
The house, how was the house?
The house
generally?
The house was disorganized. Things in the corridors, bags. The carpet was not even there. Some chairs had moved.
Any other thing on the floor?
No. Apart from the debris and blood, volumes of blood.
Okay. So maybe you pick photographs that show the blood, because we've seen the one for debris.
The debris and the blood, it still has them. Debris and blood. We also have one, the blood.
Okay, speak up.
We also have another one, blood under the dining table.
Okay. So there are photographs 6, exhibit 1, 6F, exhibit 1, 5B.
There's also some trail of blood. The sitting room heading to the dining area.
Okay. Exhibit 1, 4A.
Like that.
Okay. Yes. So I can't see. Yes.
There's also a photograph here showing some blood outside the balcony. Here.
Okay. This is exhibit 1, 5A. Yes. So upon seeing what you had seen, and after interrogating Maxine, and there is blood, where was Asad by that time? Did you try to find out where Asad was?
Yes, we were told that Asad had been rushed.
Who is telling you this?
First of all, the security guards told us that he had been rushed to the hospital, and also
Which hospital?
Nairobi Hospital.
So you did not find him?
No, I didn't find him there.
Okay. Yes. Proceed.
I tried searching the entire house together with my colleague to see whether we can get any weapon in relation to the broken glasses.
Yes.
But we didn't find.
Yes. Proceed.
Later on, we proceeded to the station where we did some statements.
Okay, before you proceeded to the station, so as you are conducting this search, was it just you and Kibei? And
the
you also involved the people that you found in that house?
Scenes of personnel and the people that were in the house were watching. They were there.
Yes. Proceed.
There was I think I've given you that picture that had a knife.
What was the knife? It's not here. Look for it among those papers.
Yeah, there was this picture when we were searching for any weapon, but we just found this knife had been stationed there. So it was not in relation. It had no blood or anything.
Okay. So this is photograph exhibit 1, 5C. So when you say it's stationed there, what do you mean?
I mean that it had not been used. It was just, it didn't have any blood on it
Which room was that?
at the dining table.
Okay. And the type of knife that has been captured in that photograph. What type of knife is it?
How do I call it now? Pen knife? I think it's a pen knife.
Yes.
He's giving evidence.
No, I asked the type. The type.
You said pen knife.
No, I'm not talking.
No, I said pen knife.
Sorry.
Five.
5C.
5C. 1, 5C. Okay, so try to speak up. Yes? Yes? What happened? Yes, you have given us the situation of this knife and the location. Yes?
So we didn't get any other weapon in the house. We just proceeded to the station to do some statements.
So when you went to the station, did you go alone or you went? Who did you go with?
We went together with the suspect at that particular time in our vehicle,
Yes.
and the parents were in the other vehicle of theirs.
Yes. Proceed.
After recording the statements, I did an exhibit memo.
Yes. Just have a look at those documents. Exhibit memos, yes. Yes.
One was to the forensic cybercrime.
Yes.
But this one was done by colleague PC Kibei.
So to the cybercrime, what is it that you're submitting and what is it that you want?
This was a mobile phone.
Whose mobile phone?
Just a person. A mobile phone, Galaxy S22. Which was for the suspect. And you wanted to retrieve some photographs.
Yes.
That were taken in the morning of 12 hours.
That is to the forensic.
Yes, to
Okay.
the forensic.
My lady, that's exhibit memo. Okay, give us the date first.
The date of the
Dated.
dated 11/2/2023.
Sorry, 11.
11 February 2023.
That was marked as 2511A. Yes.
And also some other phones which were retrieved in the house later. Those ones were for the suspect later on.
Yes.
Metallic blue Huawei mobile phone and a black iPhone.
Yes.
This one we retrieved in the house and we took it to the forensic of anti-terror. That was on 30th 12th 2022.
That was marked as MFI 13B. Yes. Proceed.
Do you have any other exhibit memos? Both phones on one memo.
Yes.
Any other exhibit memo?
The one dated 14th December.
I don't have.
15th December. Yes. Proceed.
There is a memo that I did to the government chemist on 21st December 2022.
Yes.
And this memo had the following exhibits.
Yes.
This is a memo that has been done after the autopsy. This one.
Yes.
It had a exhibit marked A, stomach sample.
Yes.
Exhibit marked B, a sample of kidney and liver. Stomach sample. B was sample of kidney and liver of the deceased, both for the deceased. C was blood sample.
Yes.
D was a sample of bile. E to I was blood samples collected from the scenes of crime. Blood samples from the scenes of crime. E to I.
Okay.
And
So-
also F.
Okay. Yes.
F1 to F2 were black open sandals containing blood stains.
Yes.
Exhibit marked G was a bicarbal swab from the accused. Exhibit marked H was a blue t-shirt, a blue short containing blood stains.
Yes.
Marked I was a blue t-shirt containing blood stains. And J was a colored pattern scarf.
And the date of the exhibit,
That was 21st 12 2022.
that was marked as MFI 10A. Yes. Sorry.
Exhibit J,
What was
J,
it?
J7.
What is it? What is it?
It is a memo. Exhibit memo.
Okay. And I said we had marked it here as MFI 10A. Yes.
We were to ascertain whether the DNA on the exhibit marked G matches the DNA on exhibit marked E1 to F1, F2 to F2.
Who was to ascertain?
The government chemist people. Whether the DNA on the exhibits marked G matches the DNA on the other exhibits E1 to EV and also F1 to F2.
You must be having a copy somewhere. In the meantime, you may just repeat what you have said. What was it required to do?
To ascertain whether the DNA on exhibit marked G matches the DNA on the exhibits marked E1 to E5 and F1 to F2. Secondly, they were to ascertain whether the DNA on the exhibit marked C matches with the DNA on exhibits marked E1 to E5 and F1 to F2.
Yes.
They are also to ascertain whether the exhibit marked A, B, C, and D contains toxic substances. They were also to ascertain whether on the exhibit marked G matches with DNA on exhibit marked H1, HI, and J. Lastly, they were to ascertain whether the DNA on the exhibit marked C matches with the DNA on exhibit marked H, I, and J. There was another memo that I did to the same government chemist on 9th January 2023.
Repeat the dates.
9th January 2023. In the following exhibits, exhibit marked L it was a Jameson bottle containing a non-liquid. Exhibit marked M is an empty Jameson bottle. Exhibit marked N was Mayer's bottle containing clear liquid. Exhibit marked P, a whiskey glass with a brown dry residue. Exhibit marked Q was a white plastic cup branded Yatta. Exhibit marked R a sachet branded Mirage blue tobacco containing a known substance.
Yes.
Exhibit marked S was a dry plant material wrapped in a newspaper. Exhibit marked T was a bottle branded Taquinary Sevilla. Exhibit marked U, a blister pack labeled Colzin containing 8 tablets. 2 were used.
Yes.
Exhibit marked V, a blister pack labeled Glycophage containing 3 tablets. Exhibit marked W, a blister pack containing 5 tablets labeled VASC.
Yes.
Exhibit marked X to I to X to exhibit marked X to I and X to 4 are bottle tops.
Okay. So what did you want to ascertain?
Number 1, we wanted to ascertain whether the exhibit marked L to X contained toxic substances.
Yes.
Number 2, whether the exhibit marked S has effect on human health.
Yes.
Number 3, which type of drugs is contained in exhibit marked U, V, R, and R, or whether it has effect on human health.
Yes.
And lastly, whether there is presence of exhibits marked L, N, P, Q, U, V, and W on exhibits marked A to D.
Okay. Yes. That was marked as in item B. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, just a minute. Before you proceed to the exhibit, just give us the date once again. Read the date once again. Date of that exhibit. Yes.
9th February 2023.
So it is not 9 January.
9th January 2023. 9th January. It is 9th January.
Just bring it. Bring it. Yes, proceed. We are on the exhibit memos, please.
There's another exhibit memo. that I did on 22nd 12th 2022.
Yes.
Which had an exhibit marked G, and that is a bicycle swab from the accused person. It's marked G.
Yes.
We wanted to ascertain whether the DNA on the exhibit marked G matches the DNA on exhibits that were marked E1 to E4 and F1 to F2.
That exhibit memo was marked as MFI 9B. Yes?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. And also, secondly, wanted to ascertain whether the DNA on the exhibit marked G matches the DNA on exhibit marked H, I, and J.
Yes. Proceed.
Another exhibit memo to the same government chemist that was done on 30th December 2022. The exhibit was marked K,
Date again.
dated 30th December 2022. The exhibit was marked K, which were now the broken glasses with blood stains. We wanted to ascertain whether the DNA on the exhibit marked K matches with DNA on exhibits marked C, DNA on the exhibit marked K matches with DNA on exhibit marked C, E1 to E4, F1 to F2, H, I, and J. And secondly, we were to ascertain whether the DNA on the exhibit marked K matches with the DNA on the exhibit marked G.
Yes. Before you proceed, this was marked as MFI 9C.
This one I think we had said.
Sorry? Yes, that exhibit memo.
To the government chemist,
Yes.
it has the following exhibits. Exhibit marked A was stomach sample.
Okay. Look at how it has been marked. Up here.
MFI 19A.
It is 9A.
9A. Yeah, okay. Exhibit marked B was a sample of kidney and liver of the deceased. Exhibit marked C was blood sample of the deceased. Exhibit marked D, a sample of bile from the deceased.
Okay, just a minute. 10C and 10(9)A are similar. There are two, just give me time to explain. The contents of the exhibit she's reading, which we had marked as MFI 9A, the contents are similar to MFI 10C. They're similar. They're similar. And the dates are also similar. Yes?
10C.
9A, similar to 10C. The two different witnesses, the government witness and analyst, talked about them separately. Yes? So you have collected all these samples, you have submitted, you have recorded statement from accused after also hearing a bit of it. True.
True.
So you are told Asad was in the hospital. Please take us to whether you were able to see this Asad in the hospital and his condition.
I went to the hospital, that is Asad Khan hospital, to visit the patient.
When was that?
I can't remember the date unless I check the dates. Asad Khan.
Where do you want to refer to? Your statement or?
Yeah,
Okay, just a minute.
the date.
It's a further statement. Yes? Date of visit and which hospital?
The date I didn't write, but it was Asad Khan hospital.
Yes?
There at the hospital, we found the patient, and we could see only one visible injury. The leg was bandaged. And because it was bandaged, we didn't open to see the bandage. It was just bandaged. The doctors told us that there is an injury there. That's why they have bandaged it. And the patient was not talking. He was in the ICU section.
Yes?
So we were not allowed to stay there for more than 5 minutes. We just took a look at him and we left.
Yes? Proceed.
From there, earlier on, we had decided to charge the suspect with grievous harm. When we went to court, she was given a bond of 100,000.
Yes?
After a few days, after visitation, the brother of the deceased called us and told us that
Of the brother?
Adil, I think it was Adil.
Yes?
He called us and told us that the patient was no more. He had passed on. We personally went to the hospital to verify. And we found that it was true, he had passed on. We arranged
Which date was that?
18th. But I can check. I think it was 18th, but I can check with my.
Yes, you can. Maybe my lady asked for permission to allow her check. Yes. The date?
Yes, it was 18th December 2022.
Yes. Proceed.
We decided to organize an autopsy to be done for the deceased. Which was done in presence of all parties.
Okay. What's the postmortem forms? Postmortem. Yes. Which hospital? Where was postmortem done?
Aga Khan Hospital.
Look at the details where postmortem was done. Where was it?
It was Avenue.
Yes. Was that where the patient was?
Yeah, that is where the patient
So where was
was.
the patient admitted?
It was Avenue, not Aga Khan. It was Avenue.
Yes, proceed. So postmortem has been done. Yes, in the presence of.
As
said
police
it-
officers,
Yes.
the suspects' relatives, and the deceased relatives.
Yes. Proceed. Yes. Proceed.
After the postmortem was done, that is where the samples that we took to the government chemist, some came from there.
Okay. On 12th December 2022, when you were told the victim had been taken to Nairobi Hospital, did you manage to visit?
No, I'm not the one who visits. There was a colleague of mine who went.
The name of this colleague?
Inspector Kimutai.
And kindly tell us, as you were also removing the accused or the suspect from the house, her condition, how she was generally.
The day of the incident,
12th December, yes.
the suspect was generally okay.
Okay, yes. So which matter, yes, you had talked of grievous harm, you had charged her. Postmortem must be done. Then what happened thereafter?
After the death of the patient, that's why we decided to charge from grievous harm to murder.
So would you kindly tell us the rationale for this change from grievous harm to murder?
Grievous harm is when a person is still injured and is still can talk or move. But now this is a person who has died. He can't defend himself, he or she.
Yes. So part of your investigation, were you able to ascertain how Asad sustained the injury that you saw at the hospital?
The injury on the knee. We didn't find, first of all, I didn't find any weapon in the house that could have led to that injury. So we went with the doctor's report.
Yes, which said?
Which report is issued?
Exhibit 3. Yes.
The report that was written on the postmortem form, that it was due to the inflictions caused by a sharp bile trauma.
Sorry?
A sharp file trauma.
So that was what form?
As per the postmortem form.
Yes. So since you're the investigating officer, yes, how, just maybe if you're able to find out how these patients or how the deceased was able to get this sharp force trauma.
First of all, I had inquired. When I reached in the house, I inquired from the people I got from the house and also the suspect at that particular time. And to me, there were only 2 people in the house at the time of the injury.
Yes.
The 2 people meaning the suspect and the deceased.
Yes.
Probability, it might have been caused by the suspect.
Okay, let's talk about this probability. For you to say that probability, most probably it was caused by her. Just bring us up to speed.
Because there are only 2 people in the house. It's either the suspect or the deceased who caused. Only 2 people.
So since you're saying that you spoke with the guard, maybe much information, did you get some information from the guard on what happened before?
The guards told us that there was a fight in the house, a fight. So probably the injury might have been caused through the fight.
Okay. So was that fight, did the guard document it anywhere?
Yes, it was in the books of they have some records at their gate.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. So the book, you are supposed to refer to the book.
I'm referring to this book. They call it the occurrence book.
Exhibit 1. Exhibit 1. Yes, the book was Exhibit 1. Yes. Proceed.
This is where they had written their reports.
Okay, give us the date, give us the time.
The date is 12/12/2022. That is 8:30 hours in the morning.
Proceed.
I'll read what they had written there.
Because you said you refer to that book.
Yes. Hassan Oyugi, I hereby report a crime that happened at Preston Court, House.
This was Exhibit 2. Proceed.
I hereby do report a crime that happened at Preston Court, House number D3, Mr. Asad and Maxine. The crime started at around 8:30 hours to fight themselves, but I could hear shouting and screaming. I forced myself to go and see. Did not. After about 30 minutes, D2, I don't know who was referring to. D2 calls me. He go to the house of the scene, see him roll down. I call clients to take him to the hospital.
So you went through that incident book.
Yeah,
Okay.
just this part that was making sense here.
Okay. Yes. Any other thing that you made reference to?
There was also an OB extract that was written at Kileleshwa.
Yes.
This one was at 12:16 hours. OB number 16, 12th December 2022.
Yes.
It has written as serious assault incident. Reported by one Adil Khan. Telephone number 0721 246 786. A resident of Oloitoktok Road within Kileleshwa. That he was called by one Francis Kilimani, Kihanya, of telephone number 0724 727262. The chairman of Preston Court, where his brother Asad Khan lives with his wife. Information was that he had been seriously assaulted by the said wife, namely Maxine Wahome. Police visited the scene and established that the victim had sustained a deep cut on the right leg at the ankle. He was rushed to Nairobi Hospital where he is being treated at the ICU due to severe loss of blood. Scene processed by scenes of crime personnel and the suspect arrested. This guy Kilimani.
MFI4.
Yes, MFI4. Yes. So you say that are those the documents that you relied on?
Yes.
Yes.
These
So you
two
talked of
documents.
the postmortem, the occurrence book, and also
The book from the security guards.
yes. So what did you do thereafter? Yes, were you satisfied having looked at all those documents and the circumstances?
Yes, I was satisfied.
So would you wish to produce the OB, because the book has already been produced as an exhibit here. So would you wish to produce that OB, that is MFI4, as an exhibit?
Yes.
My lady, MFI4 to be produced as exhibit 4. And let's go to the exhibit memos. 9A, B, and C. And 9A is similar to 10A. So would you also wish to produce 9A, B, and C? The exhibit memos that you have referred to.
Yes, yes.
My lady, B, and C to be produced as exhibit 9A, B, and C. Exhibit memos 10A is similar to 9A, and since it has been produced, would you also wish to produce it again? And also MFI 10B.
Yes.
My lady, MFI 10A and 10B to be produced as exhibit 10A and B. Let's talk of the exhibit memos to the forensic and also exhibit 13A and 13B, the ones to the forensic, the ones that was done by ATPU. Would you also wish to produce them as exhibits before this court?
Yes, Your Honor.
My lady, at MFI 13A, 13B to be produced as exhibit 13A, 13B. And also the exhibit memos that was to the forensic, the ones done by Mr. Wakaba.
They're there. Angalia kwa hizi.
That is 11A and 11B. In fact, 11A, just 11A. By the forensic examiner. Also, do you wish to produce that exhibit to the forensic examination? 11A.
Yes.
And if 11A to be produced as exhibit, 11A. And before I let you go, when the results from the government chemist forensic examination department, the ATPU, and also from the government analyst, when those reports were released, yes, did you have a chance to go through them?
No, I think I had already gone for a transfer.
So you were not able to see those reports? And also, maybe if you knew this Asad before his death,
Come again?
Had you met this Asad? Did you know him before his death?
No, I had never seen him.
And maybe if you had a grudge with the accused person on the other side?
No, it was also my first time seeing her.
Okay.